Hello, my lovely YouTubers! So in this video, I wanted to show you my newly opened Cattleya Gaskelliana. This is one that I picked up off my local Orchid Society's raffle table last year, and I really wasn't expecting it to put out any blooms, but I am pleasantly surprised that it has decided to bloom. This is actually just one of the sheaths, and it produced 2 blooms off of one spike, so the other sheath has yet to bloom. I'm guessing it's waiting until after these blooms are done, or it could also be a dud sheath, who knows. But I'm very thankful for the 2 blooms that I do have. This one has actually done a bit of color changing since it opened up yesterday. Actually, it began opening on Friday, and then Saturday it was fully open, and then Sunday was when it started to change color, and then today it's just a combination of everything. The shape has improved, the fragrance has definitely intensified. It has a very lovely floral fragrance, very sweet fragrance, and the colors have just really enriched. They started out a very light purplish pink, and now they're actually a dark purplish pink. And even standing, I'm not even standing that close to the orchid, but I can definitely smell that intense fragrance. It's amazing. So Cattleya Gaskelliana is definitely a fragrant species orchid. And this is actually a species with 2 different cultivars of Gaskelliana used. So when we look at the tag here, it says Cattleya Gaskelliana Color Spot and Cattleya Gaskelliana Charm. So Color Spot by Charm, just the 2 different cultivars, but it is still a species orchid. One of you guys asked if I would do a Cattleya care video, so I plan on bringing that out to you guys to show you how I care for my Cattleyas, because I do have quite a few of these guys. I have species and hybrids, and they don't all require the same care, but for any of those in the Cattleya Alliance, they do require similar care. So the way that I actually care for this one, and oh my gosh, there's a huge fly. Okay, he's gone. The way that I care for this one is that it gets plenty of light. That's one thing that Cattleyas have to have in order to bloom. If you have a Cattleya and it is producing tons of growths for you, look at the growths. Are they dark green in color? Are they light green in color? Pay attention to what the color of your orchid is. If they are dark green in color, then you might have some light issues that you have to look into. Now, that's not the case for all Cattleyas, because some Cattleyas naturally have darker foliage than others. But I will take you off the stand here and show you what this Cattleya's foliage looks like. You can definitely tell that mine gets a lot of sun because it does have a lot of spotting, and it has reddish tinges at the base of the leaves where they meet the pseudobulb, and even the sheath and inflorescence itself is a dark reddish color. Now if we take a look at the leaf here, we see that it is light green in color. So I can tell that this one is definitely getting enough light. Now this one was a rescue that I picked up off my society's raffle table, and you can probably tell it's a rescue based on the shriveled pseudobulbs there. All of those growths were older growths, and these are the 2 newest ones with these brown sheaths still on them. So I'm hoping that something happens with this sheath here, because there are no buds in there. It is a nice reddish color, which means that it's gotten a lot of light. But unfortunately, there are no buds in there as of yet, as compared to the other sheath, which produced these 2 blooms here. Another important factor for growing and blooming Cattleyas is that they have to have a large chunk bark mix, or something that's very, very airy that allows plenty of air movement for the plant, because Cattleyas definitely don't like to remain moist. Whenever they remain moist, that's when you run into issues with rot, and their roots just aren't as happy in a very compact medium. So this is actually a medium grade Orchiata bark, which is probably something I wouldn't use again, but this is how the orchid came to me. I didn't pot this one myself. I just decided to keep it in this pot because the media looked fresh. So once this orchid is done blooming, I will probably repot it into something like lava rock or a large chunk bark mix with perlite and charcoal. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one in the future. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter because that's where I post blooming pictures before I do videos on them. And until next time, I will see you guys later.